to make a quick video really about me coming back home for the holidays and my experiences about that and how I felt being back, and you know, just generally kind of seeing my old friends and seeing family members and how I felt with all of that. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I love coming back and seeing my family. I absolutely adore my parents. You know, I love my brothers, my nephews. I really also adore them. Family is such an important thing to me. You know, like, you don't choose your family, and it's really, you know, and sometimes you might not get on with family members, but you have to do your best to love them and to care for them as much as you can, because you have a duty and an obligation to do so. And I will absolutely do so because I'm obliged. I don't care if one of my brothers is different to me and doesn't like the things that I like. Whatever. He's still family, he's still blood, and I have a duty and obligation to look after him and to protect him. That is the masculine duty. Masculinity is about protecting people, no matter who they are, how strong, how weak. Anyway, so, you know, and Alex Hormozi taught me this. But you come back home for the holidays and you hang out with your friends and you think, oh, you know, I'm sitting here going to pubs and drinking alcohol, and that's not something I want to do necessarily. So you just get caught up in people's bullshit because they want to go to the pub and have a drink. They want to smoke some weed. They want to, you know, just do things that they used to do as kids, do things that you used to do as kids, because that's the bond. That's what you bonded on. You know, so you bonded on like growing up and smoking weed every day. And you bonded on going to the pub and getting pissed and, you know, talking to girls. You know, so that at the time was what you did, you know. But as you grow up and as you seek for change and as you seek for improvement and as you seek to improve your life, my friends, you will find that when you go back home for the holidays, or you just go home full stop, people are still stuck in their old ways, stuck in the things that they want to do. Go to the pub, smoke some weed, not go to the gym, you know, not care about their health. And so, you know, it's fascinating that when you want to change your life, you have to change the people around you. But it's difficult because you don't want to throw away your family and your old friends. So you have to find this kind of balance of spending enough time with your friends to sort of appease them and appease yourself, and at the same time not spending time with them so that you don't completely get taken off your track, your gym routine, your business, your mind, your spirituality, your depth, your, you know, your beautiful life that could get thrown away in a matter of days if you end up at the pub every day drinking like all the other bloody losers. And so you could very quickly ruin your life, and it takes a long time to get you back on track. So if you can imagine, some of you who have been addicted to certain substances, whether it be marijuana, cocaine, alcohol, pills, antidepressants, something, there are a lot of different things people get addicted to, junk food. You go back home for the holidays and you start indulging in these vices and substances again, you will switch right back into that. And a few days for a cocaine addict, you know, 1 or 2 days of sniffing cocaine again, and you are right back into the habit. You're right back into the habit. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to pick up another bag again today. And oh, I'm just going to eat another piece of shit junk food today. And so it gets really difficult to get back on the clean and the straight and narrow. So that's what I find really when I come back home for the holidays, is that, look, I love my friends and my family and I value them and they're the most important people in my life. However, what ends up happening is I end up sort of falling back into old ways. And that might be drinking, that might be smoking weed, that might be, you know, sniffing a line, that might be eating some junk food. And it's just such a slippery slope. And you've got to be very, very careful not to slip back into the old ways. You know, you have to be strong. You have to... You're going to be a lone soldier and a lone wolf in a lot of these scenarios, my friends. You're going to be a lone soldier. You're going to have to be like, hey, listen, guys, you know, it's good seeing you, but, I'm busy today. I've got work. You know, use it as an excuse. And then that's the day that you go to the gym. You get back on the straight and narrow. You know, you sit down back on your laptop again. You think, what was your goals? What was your purpose? What were the things you were working on? Get back to the important things that are going to make your life progress and your life move forward. That's making money, going to the gym, being healthy, meditating, journaling, thinking, you know, watching the right kind of content, watching positive content, Of course, socializing is also very important. You want to hang around your friends. You want that love, otherwise you'll be lonely. If I told everyone how I felt, I would be lonely all the time. Because if I really told them how I felt, I'd be like, go away from me, you bloody loser. I'm rich, I'm ripped, I'm intelligent, I have a lot of things going for me, and I don't want to ruin it by hanging out with you who's going to sit in the pub for the next 10 hours, drinking and getting drunk, you fat prick. Imagine I said that to one of my friends. That friendship would be over pretty quickly. So sometimes you've got to shut your mouth, bite your tongue, realize what you're in it for. You realize that you're there to catch up with old friends because you haven't seen them for a while. So, you know, it's all good. You see them for a bit, you catch up with them, you have a bit of a laugh, hey, and you move on. You keep it moving. You get back to your best. You get back to your ways. I went to the gym this morning with my 2 brothers and my dad, and I did the plunge pool and the sauna and the steam room, and I feel amazing. And I'm able to film this video because I've got the energy and I feel good and I'm buzzing with energy. Now, if I was to go meet my friends again this morning and, you know, smoke another joint and watch some Christmas movies, then I'd fall back into my old ways and I'd lose so much time and energy and beauty and joy and happiness, and filming another video which might get me more subscribers, which might get me more, you know, which might make me get me the goals that I want to reach. You know, speaking in front of large crowds next year, motivating people, inspiring people, building a business, building a brand, building my personal brand, building my life. You know, can you see, does this make sense to you? How life works? I mean, Hormozy's like, I don't go home for the holidays. I agree with him, because I'm obviously going to go home for the holidays because I love my family too much not to go home for the holidays. But he's like, I don't go home for the holidays because I'm going to fall back into my old ways, doing my old bullshit, when he's got massive goals of trying to become super rich, and he's just like, he's so extreme and dedicated. And I understand that that's an extreme viewpoint, but we need people like that who are extreme so that we realize that some people are actually doing that. Some people push it to that level. Some people push it to that limit where they think, fuck it, I'm not going home for the holidays. I'm going to keep focusing on what I need to do. Now, I personally find that extreme. I'm not going to copy anyone because I'm unique in my own right, and I'm a G in my own right, and I'm going to follow my own rules and my own way of doing things, right? But with the aggregation and the accumulation of everything I've learned from everyone, whether it be Tate, Hormozy, Chris Williamson, Jordan Peterson, anyone, Naval Ravikant, anyone who's ever inspired me, Simon Sinek. There are so many different names of people that have inspired me over the years, and I take pieces of everyone and formulate my own ideas, which is what you should be doing yourselves. So ultimately, my friends, I know that the holidays are going to try and bring you back into the average mediocre life, but you need to be strong enough to get back to the life that you know that you should be living, which is hitting the gym, refocusing, whatever it might be doing, journaling, writing another page of that book, and then balancing time with your friends, but then getting back to what you know is right for you. I knew I had to get into the gym today, and now I'm going to go meet my friend for a pint. Do you know what? I don't even want to drink a pint. I'm actually going to drink a coffee instead. And I know I'm going to get some kickback for it. Oh, go on, mate, have a pint. Oh, go on, mate, don't be a bore. Go on, have a pint. You have to be so strong, my friends, so strong to want to change your life, and so strong to not put up with people's bullshit or put into other people's peer pressure of whatever they think is right for you. Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Go down the route you want to go down, and if they don't accept it, then they're not for you. Okay? Now, after I have a pint with a friend, I meant a coffee, I'm probably going to end up having a pint. He's going to end up luring me into this and be like, go on, mate, just for old time's sake, have a pint. I'm going to be like, I really don't want to have a pint, and I have to fight that urge. Can you see, even I'm fighting it inside of me? I'm having to fight that own urge of like, I don't want to drink a pint. I'd just rather have a coffee and just chill and catch up for an hour and then keep it moving. Then I want to go see my friend Sean, who's going to help me out with my brand, Masculine Medicine, because he really believes in it. And we're going to talk about what he could potentially do for my brand and how he could help me. That's something I want to do during the Christmas holidays. What holidays? The holidays are over anyway. Christmas is finished. The next big event is New Year's Eve. These are normal working days to me. So anyway, everyone else just wants to drink and get absolutely fried and battered and stoned for the next few days watching movies. I don't want to do that, and I don't think you should do that either if you want to drive your life forward. All right, my friends? So look, a lot of these videos is me pouring my heart out to the world, really telling you how I feel, how I operate, And you know, I've got to this stage in life because of the way I think, because of the way I operate, because of the way I move. So maybe if you take some tips off me, you will also be on the same pathway, my friends. I guarantee you will. You listen to the things I say and you actually implement them and you take action, your life will get better. I know that. I really do know that. Thanks again for listening. I'll catch you in the next one.